And welcome back to another video here on my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be doing a little Halloween get ready with me. This may be a little bit of a fail video because I wasn't really planning on filming a get ready with me of my costume, what I was gonna be for Halloween. I kind of just decided to do this yesterday. And today is October 29th, and the chances of me getting this video edited and up for you guys by the time Halloween is here is probably very slim. But I thought, I haven't really been very good with putting out videos on my channel, at least not as good as I used to be. And I gotta get ready anyways, and I'm super excited about it, so I thought I would just sit down and try to film it. And even if it is past Halloween, I apologize, and I hope you enjoy it anyways. So yeah, my costume for this Halloween is going to be Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Luke is gonna be Jack. It was also kind of a last minute thing for our costumes. We kept going back and forth on what our plans were even gonna be for Halloween, and if we were going to like reuse costumes or get new ones, and we didn't know what we wanted to be. But then we were gonna just wear one of our costumes that we've worn in the past. But me, I guess I'm a little too bougie for that. I didn't want to pull a Lizzie McGuire and be an outfit repeater. So yeah, we decided to go to Party City one night, and we were still kind of going back and forth on what we even wanted to be. Kind of walking into the store, I just said, okay, the first costume that either grabs my attention or your attention, we're gonna try to couple it up somehow, and that's what we're gonna go with. And so that's what we did. Luke saw the Jack Skellington costume and he actually really liked it. So I was like, all right, perfect. I'm gonna find myself a Sally costume, and then that's what we're gonna be. I was a little iffy about this costume because Sally has like a very like blue toned skin color. And even like on the packaging of the costume I got and all the pictures that I could find online, everyone paints themselves blue to be Sally. And I didn't want to do that. One, because I'm lazy, and two, I didn't want to risk like staining my skin blue. That thought just kind of freaked me out, so I was just gonna try to figure it out and figure out what to do with my makeup without painting myself blue, and hopefully people will understand that I'm Sally. I'm sure they will. I'm just overthinking it, and I'm a perfectionist. But yeah, we're gonna kind of figure this out together. So if you would like to see me transform into Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas, then just keep on watching. Also, don't look too closely at my hair. I just like quickly threw up some French braids just for like the wig. I'm not the best at French braiding, so just don't look too closely at that. Fun fact though, I actually taught myself how to French braid when I was a little kid. I feel like that would be like way more of a flex if I was actually good at French braids. You don't want to see what the back looks like, it's horrible. But yeah, I don't really ever wear my hair like this or ever do French braids because I'm not very good at it, but I still feel like that's pretty impressive for like being a little kid and just teaching myself how to do this. I just like saw French braids one day, and like in my little kid mind I was like, huh, it kind of looks like they went like this. And so I used one of my like life-size Barbie dolls and I French braid her hair. All right, but can we pause and take a second and talk about these life-size Barbie dolls? Like, these were the coolest things when I was younger. I tried to search on Google to see if I could find the one that I had when I was younger, and I'm pretty sure it was the Swan Lake Barbie doll. It just like brings me back to my childhood and just brings back all those happy memories. Let me know down in the comments if you ever had a life-size Barbie doll, either this one or any of the other ones that they came out with. Let's all just reminisce together. Just kind of guessing, and it came out good. But yeah, little fun fact about me. All right, so I'm gonna get my little mirror light on. We might have to do some adjusting just so I can see a little bit better in the mirror here, but I think we're gonna start with our eyes first. I already primed my eyes with a NYX eyelid primer. I'm gonna grab my phone right here. Also, if you didn't know, I got the new iPhone 14 Pro. I did upload a phone case shopping haul, so if you have not seen that video, I'll go ahead and link that in the description box. But anyway, so I did go online and I found a few pictures of Sally just to kind of see, you know, what her overall makeup looks like, where her stitches are, and we're just gonna kind of come up with a plan. Kind of what I'm thinking in my mind, since I'm not going to be painting myself blue, is I thought about doing a blue smoky eye and just using like the lightest shade of foundation that I have, and instead of doing my usual like bronzing, contouring, blush, things like that, I would just do the foundation and then kind of contour or add some color to my face with like some blue eyeshadows and like highlighters and stuff like that. So maybe that'll kind of give that illusion of like a blue tint without actually painting myself blue. So yeah, just kind of looking at the reference pictures that I have and actual scenes from the movie, it doesn't really look like she has a ton of makeup going on. Yeah, I'll still kind of do like a blue smoky eye maybe, but maybe just not go so dramatic with it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the eye. So of course, since we're going to be doing a very blue look this year, I decided to break out my Blue Bloods palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I've done like swatching first impression videos, get ready with me using this palette. I'll go ahead and link those down below if you haven't seen those. But here's pretty much all the colors that we have in this palette. If I feel like I need to reach for any more, I'll take a look at my collection and I'll let you know what I'm using. But as always, I always like to start with the crease of our eyes. I don't really know, maybe I'm just gonna go in with this color right here in the name Blue Blood. I feel like it's a pretty just like true blue color. So maybe I'll just start with there, start putting it in our crease, just kind of starting the eyes. I don't really know what I'm doing. We have so far. It's a really pretty color. I don't know if I've ever used this particular color in this palette, but it's really pretty and I feel like it's giving what I'm wanting our eyes to look like. Now for the lids of our eyes, I'm kind of really leaning towards this color right here. It's in the name I'm Cold, and it's just kind of like another like true blue color, but just like a little bit lighter compared to Blue Blood. So I think I'm just gonna go in with this one. It's a little bit more sheer, so this may take a little while to kind of build it up to the pigmentation that I want, but we're getting there. So that's what I'm Cold and Blue Bloods look like on the eyes. I do feel like, I mean, just kind of like touching up my crease a little bit, but I feel like I could easily leave the lids of my eyes looking like this, since the true Sally character in the movie doesn't have like a true like smoky eye or like eyeshadows going on. But I do kind of want to add a little more dimension to our crease, so I want to pick a little bit of a darker blue color and just put that in the crease as well with my little tapered crease brush. But which color? I almost wish like these darker ones right here weren't so like purpley. I feel like that would work. Let me take a look at my eyeshadow collection and see if there's any other blues I can find. All right, so I think I found another blue shade in the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette, and it is this color right here in the name Soaked. I feel like it's almost coming off like more purpley on camera. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try that color and see how it looks. Other colors we use from the Blue Bloods palette. All right, so this is what we have going on so far. I'm really happy with how everything is looking, so I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. We do have to do like a brow bone highlight and everything, but usually I like to do that at the end when I do like my I fill in my eyebrows and everything like that. I just feel like it's a lot easier to then highlight my brow bone. So I think the next thing we are going to do is take a break from the eyes, and then I'm going to move on to my face makeup. But for concealer, I may put a little bit on beforehand just to kind of cover up some of the acne scarring and things like that. And then of course I always like to apply it afterwards. And the concealer that I have been loving recently is this one from CoverGirl. This is their True Blend Undercover Concealer. It is pretty thick, I would say, so you definitely don't need a lot of it. But no matter how much you use, whether you use a lot or you use a little bit, like the coverage of this concealer is absolutely amazing. I have never had better coverage with any other concealer like I have with this one, so this has definitely been a favorite of mine. And then for the foundation today, I'm going to use this one from Urban Decay. This is their all-nighter waterproof longwear liquid foundation. I've used this a couple of times. The only reason I don't reach for it as often is because the shade is a little light for me. It's not too bad because once I powder up, do my bronzer, blush and all that sort of stuff, it actually blends in pretty well. But when I just have this on and I don't shape my face with any of those other products, it's very white, and it's you can notice this is not the right shade for me. So for that reason, I thought it would be perfect for today's look. And then we'll add a little bit more blue color to our face a little bit later. And then to set that all in, I have been using this Physicians Formula powder. This is their mineral face powder. And then I also have a setting spray. I've been using this Neutrogena one. This is their Radiant Setting Spray. So I'll go ahead and do all of that, and then we'll move back to our eyes, doing our lower lash line and things like that. But wait, I almost forgot face primer. So I'm gonna go in with this Benefits Professional Primer Everywhere, and then we'll go in with all those other products. To the eye. So I think what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to put a white eyeliner in the waterline of my lower lash line, again just to kind of give that more doll-esque look. This white eyeliner is just from Wet n Wild. This is one of their On Edge long wearing eye pencils. lash line, I'm going to go in with this soaked eyeshadow from the Jawbreaker palette, and then I'll probably blend it out with maybe the Blue Bloods color from the Blue Blood palette. I just went off camera and I did my brows a little bit, and then I added a few more touches to my eyes. So for my eyebrows, I added a little bit of a blue, like a dark blue eyeshadow color in there just to kind of tie in the rest of the blue color, if that makes any sense. I don't know if you guys can really see it on camera. It's very slight because I didn't want like full on blue eyebrows, but I don't know, I really like how it turned out. So I went in with this Swallow color in the Androgyny palette, also from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I think I want to use this color for like a contour. I don't know, I was kind of looking at all my palettes and all the blue colors I have, and I just feel like this would be the best color. I feel like it's really dark though, so we'll see how that goes. And then for my brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight, I went in the color from the Blue Bloods palette. This one right up here, and this is in the name Cullinan. So I think to finish up the eyes, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of mascara to my lower lash line. I'll kind of brush through my lash extensions, and then we'll move on to the face. Alright, and now we are going to move on to a voiceover for the remaining of this video because we were really running out of time towards the end of me filming this, so I really had to quit talking and hurry up. So I'm just finishing up contouring, adding that blue color for the face. Honestly, wasn't a huge fan of how it turned out. It just wasn't blending as well as I wanted it to, but like I said, we were getting short on time, so I had no time to redo it, so I ended up just living with it. And then I went ahead and highlighted my face using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Lavender Snow highlighter. And then once all of that is done, I went ahead and got changed into my costume. You'll see a better view of it at the end of this video, but I wanted to go ahead and change into that so then I could start drawing on all of the stitching. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now, drawing the stitches, kind of going off of the reference pictures of Sally on my face and my neck. Just using a black liquid eyeliner. I'm pretty sure this one is from NYX. And then I'm going to move on to the lips, which will be the final product
for our makeup. So first I'm just lining and filling in my lips with a red lip liner. I apologize, I do not remember the exact name of this lip liner. I think it also may be from NYX or maybe Wet n Wild, but in this point of the Get Ready With Me, I kind of go back and forth because I went ahead, lined and filled in my lips, and then I realized, you know what the heck, I'm just gonna go ahead and add the stitching to my chest. So I went ahead and used, again, the black liquid eyeliner, drew that on really quick, and then I moved it back to the lips. And so for the lips, since Sally does have like a darker red color, I went ahead and applied the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Unicorn Blood. And now that we have our costume on, makeup is finished, the only other finishing touch we need to add is the wig. And this Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas look is complete. Here's a little sneak peek of what my costume looked like. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already saw this. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this Halloween Get Ready With Me. If you all enjoyed this video, even though it was uploaded after Halloween, make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I hope you all had a wonderful Halloween, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.